Hey, Dietmar, how are you? Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Dietmar, I just wanted to say that I've been so impressed with Trinity. The sound is always amazing, right? It's been so amazing that I actually personally bought the whole system, right? What I need to know from you is, what is the secret?
We started with a triangle-shaped
The
electronic.
triangle shape, the famous triangle shape. Yes, of course, everyone knows that.
But it was financially not so successful, and I established Trinity.
Okay.
Then I called Chris here in Hong Kong. I said, Chris, we want to start from scratch.
Correct.
So please let me know what you need, and I design it for you. I have no development cost to develop a phono preamp because I was sure it was first time done.
So the first Trinity product that came out was the phono preamp.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you know that Chris bought the phono without listening to it.
Chris always does that. he trusts you,
me.
yes. He trusts the person.
Yeah. After the preamp, we say, okay, maybe it's a successful line. And then I started with a DA converter. He said, yes, there is a market.
Yeah.
And we had a patent on the architecture of the deck.
Right.
And so we decided, okay, we design a deck. And this became a famous one.
Yes, of course.
Caused by
Trinity
the different architecture.
The sound was amazing, right? I remember we had dinner and you said that you listened to a normal DA converter and tried yours, and you were like, wait a minute, we have something right.
So that means even with non-skilled ears, for a recording engineer it's much easier to hear the difference because he has skilled ears.
Correct.
So for me as a non-musician, it's a little bit different. We started with a black devices, which is a reference line.
Yep.
So we started in maybe 10 years ago, and we used at that time the best electronic we can get. The idea behind Trinity is not to change too much, or actually down to change anything.
Correct.
So we do not add distortion, we do not add noise, we do not add hum.
Understand.
We do not remove things because the bandwidth is more than 500 kilohertz power bandwidth of the whole system.
Right. So Dietmar, can you please tell me a little bit about the golden reference line?
Yeah, the golden reference line is our top line. We started 2 years ago with this. At the moment we have the rack, which has a touchscreen in the top to control the media PC. The media PC is also an optical transport. So we can play CD, DVD, and Blu-ray.
Right.
The next is a preamplifier. You see the volume control, and we have a volume control. But if we go up and down, you will hear nothing. No mechanical noise or electronical noise. The most important thing in the preamp is the volume control. The architecture we have used gives you a sound. Does not change the sound over the volume. So it doesn't matter if you have half the volume, full the volume, the sound is not affected. In a phono, we have the equalizer network and it has more gain, and the preamp needs a volume control.
Right.
Everything else is complete identical.
You know, when you look at other manufacturers, you know, they go for the big fat, huge look, right? Yeah. But you instead went for the slim look.
You know, we had a triangle-shaped enclosure.
Right.
That was designed by an industrial designer. We paid a hell of money. At the end of the day, I was not really happy about this design, so I decided I can do it alone.
So this is a Dietmar design?
Yeah, it's a Dietmar design, so I design everything.
Okay, great.
I started with an enclosure milled from one piece. Here the gold plated to put the gold on just the part of the rack cost 3,600 euro.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So Dietmar, I mean, you know, you have, in my opinion, created a masterpiece. So what can you do more?
No, actually, I'm pretty sure with the gain stages we use in a phone or the preamp, we are on an edge. So
you're on the bleeding edge.
Yeah, I don't think that there is an improvement possible in the next maybe 2 or 3 decades.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's an evergreen product. You sell one, and you know in the next 10 years there will be nothing better than this one. I heard you will run the Audio Exotics in Singapore in a near future. Let me know what your expectations are for the Trinity brand.
Yes, we will be running opening Audio Exotics Singapore with Chris and Jaylam. And it will be not only for Singapore, the whole of Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And I want to bring the same philosophy that Chris and Jaylam and Audio Exotics have created here in Hong Kong and for North
Successfully
Asia.
created.
Very successfully created, very, very unique
Yeah.
formula that they've had. And the brand that we'll be representing in Singapore first will be Trinity.
Oh, that sounds great.
Great.
I really like it to find partners who appreciate my philosophy and support my philosophy.
Great. Okay, great. See you in Singapore soon, Dietmar. Thank
I'm
you.
sure. Thank you.